Hello everyone, welcome to data structure class. In today class, I am going to start with the third module based on linked list. In this linked list, we are going to see how to perform operations on linked list. Like we have seen how to perform operations on stack and queue. It is also one of the linear data structure. In this, we are going to perform different operations. Okay. The first question is that why we go for linked list. In order to overcome the disadvantages of an array, we can make use of a linked list. Okay, like in the array, we can access the element in a faster way. Why? Because the elements are stored sequentially. We can identify the location and we can retrieve the item at the earliest. That becomes an advantage. And disadvantage is that the elements, how many elements we want, earlier we fixed that one. If you want to make any changes during execution, that time it becomes difficult, and for that we need to go for dynamic memory allocation, and insertion and deletion become tedious job. In order to overcome these problems, we go for linked list. Okay, in the linked list, the main concept will be like it is based on the number of nodes. Okay, or you can take an example of a train. In the train, how the each coach will be connected to one another is here. That coach will be considered as a node, and each node will be connected to another node by making use of a link. Okay, so as a definition, linked list is a linear data structure which is a collection of zero or more nodes where each node is connected to one or more nodes. Okay, in order to make use of connecting these nodes, if we make use of a single link, that time it is called as singly linked list. If it contain two link, that time it consider as an doubly linked list. What is the difference between this single link and double link is that single link which contains the address of the next node. At same time, we didn't get the address of the previous node. In order to get the address of previous node also, that time we go for doubly linked list. That is one link for getting the next node address, another link for getting the previous node address. That is why it is called as doubly linked list. Okay. Then is an example here, example for singly linked list. So each node in the linked list is contain two fields. The first field is an information field, second field is an link field. Okay, information field is the one where I'm going to insert the element. Like in this example I've taken 20 is the element I'm going to insert in the first node of the first field, that is information field, whereas second field contain the link which contain the address of the next node. Like in this link it contains the address of the next node. For example, if I have taken second node address is 1020, this will be hold at which place? The link of first node contain the address of next node, that is 1020. Then each node always starts with the variable the first. First is a variable which contain the address of the first node in the linked list. Like in second node contain address of the first node, link contain address of second node. But how about first node? First node address will be hold in the which variable? First variable. And as I told, we have different types of linked list. One is singly and the one is doubly. Then continue with the circular singly linked list, then circular doubly linked list. One by one we'll see in the upcoming classes. But today class I am going to cover singly linked list. Then in the singly linked list, as I told, the first variable contain the address of the first node. Then it ends with a null character. For example, first node, second node, and third node. Third node ends with a null character. And then just like a string ends with null character. Linked list also ends with a null character. Like the last node link field contain null character, means there is no more nodes are available at the next node. This is the final node. Okay, then how to represent this node of a linked list? It contains two fields. like information and link, that will be defined inside a structure, struct node. Like struct node, uh, here I'm going to store integer value. For that sake I'm taking integer info. Then struct node star link, the link contain the address of the next node. And why I have taken struct node is that the next node is also of the same type like previous node. Okay, it is of same type, that is how taken struct node star link. Okay, and this type def is type def struct node, and I'm renaming for this node as an capital node. It contain both information value and link field. Whenever I call a node variable with a capital letter, that copies both the field like information and link. Okay, just I'm renaming it. No need to write the information and link every time. Whenever I just call node, by default it contain both the values. Okay, then uh, in order to insert any element into the linked list, first create an empty list. Okay, once you create the empty list, then only you're going to add the new node into it. So first step, create an empty list like this one. Up to this, a node has been called with the structure definition. So node equal to first as a variable. So first holds address of the first variable holds the address of the first node. If first node equal to null, okay, first variable is equal to null means the empty list is created. Okay, what is the name for the empty list? It is first. When empty list is created, then only I'm going to add my new node into it. Okay, so how to create a node? For that I'm using an dynamic memory allocation. Like for the node I'm going to create is uh, first node. That for that x equal to data type malloc the size. So create a node. Whenever I'm going to add one new node to it, that time always we need to call the get node function. So in upcoming classes, all the where we are going to use the node. So whenever we call a node, that time the get node function must be called. So node get node, for creating the node, I'm just calling the node variable, and the type def I define it is node, which contain both the fields with the x as an term. So if x equal to allocate the value, if the memory is available, then new node will be created like return x if memory is allocated. If memory is not available, after calling this function, if the memory is not available, that time it returns null value. Then we can say that memory is not available, come out of that loop. If memory available, then that node will be, the node will be created. Okay, then uh, next one is that creating a node with the specified item. So earlier we have empty list. Then once empty list is we have, in that I'm going to add the new node. New node is added. Then by using get node function, new node is created. Then inside that node I'm going to add the data. Like each node contain two fields. What are those? Information field and the link field. In the information field I'm going to add the value. In the link field, which contain the next field address. Okay, as of now I have only one node. So that uh, where the first pointer info, the first pointer info contain the first field where I'm going to store 10. So in the information field 10 will be stored. Then there is no other node, only one node we are having. So complete that link field. So first pointer link equal to null. So we got the answer, first pointer link equal to null. So both the fields are added. Information field with the item, the link field is null. Why I have taken null? Because it is only one node I have created, so it must end with a null character. Okay, if second node is there, that time you can mention first pointer link equal to second. But here only one node is there, so end the linked list for the only one node. Then if you want to delete this node, or how to delete it? Which this node is hold by which variable? By first variable. So that free of first, this will deallocate the memory allocated for the node. And that deallocated memory will be used for some other program. This is how the delete works. just you make use of free of the variable which is holding the node. In this program, the node will be held by first variable, so I'm writing free of first. Then operations on singly linked list, like how you are doing for the stack queue. Similarly here also we are performing inserting a node into the list, then deleting a node from the list, then searching for a particular item in the list, then last one, display the content of an list. So first step, inserting a node into the list. This is the table which I have given as a list. It is a single linked list. Why? Because each node contains a single link that holds address of the next node. And this is the existing one, 20. It contains three nodes. The first node contains 20 value, second node contains 30, and ends with the third node with the value 10. Now I am going to insert the new node at the front. How to insert the node at the front? Here, this is the first node. Here I want to create one more node. Then once I add the value, then I have to add the link to these two. Now how to perform this? First, I want to create the node at this place. So call the temp equal to get node. So temp equal to get node, it will ask for whether memory is available or not. If memory is available, the node will be assigned to it. Then the temp node will be created. Now just look at here. Initially we have 20, 30, 10. Now the temp is created. Now we don't have any values in this. So how to insert the value into this? By using step 2, insert an item into temp. So how to insert? It is a fetch field, temp. It is information field, it is link field. So temp pointer info equal to 50, or you can write item. So temp pointer info 50 will be added now. This is the first step. Then what is the next step? How next step is that provide this link to the first node. Then only the chain become complete. So we go for the next step. Copy the address of first node of the list stored in pointer variable, whatever first, into link field of temp using temp pointer link equal to first. So this one is not connected yet. Just we have created the node, then we have added the 50 value into it by using information field. Then how to provide the link of temporary to the first. Then only this become a linked list. Okay, now this is not yet connected. Now to make it connected, temp pointer link it is obtain the address of first by using temp pointer link equal to first. Now it becomes the complete one. Then return temp. Now the temp become the first node. So return the temp value. For the same one, I written in the function node insert front. I'm inserting the item by using the first node is node first. Whenever I call node, both the information link field will be created. Then temp equal to get node. Initially temp pointer inform item will be added. Then the temp will be connected to the first by using temp pointer link equal to first. Return temp. Then this above function, whatever I written, like node insert front, will be called using calling function. I'm just calling the entire function and assign it to the first. So that return temp now, earlier it is temp, now it again becomes the first only. This one, the first will be held by temp now. This becomes first. Okay, because always whenever we add how many items, the always the first node will be held by first. Again I'm replacing that temp with first by using which, using first equal to insert front. So that return temp will be assigned to first. Now the first will be pointed to the first node. The newly created value is 50. That 50 will be obtained by first node. Okay, next remaining operation we'll see in the next video, like deletion of element from the linked list, then display an element of an list. Thank you.